Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Tweedy. Sorry if I struggle a little bit through this video. I'm sick right now, man. For those that go to like FGC events, cons, stuff like that. What do they call like Comic Cons? Do they just call them like what are they generally called? Like cons? Yeah, so you're around a lot of people at these type of events, and if I feel like you either A gotta have a great immune system, which I don't right now, unfortunately, or you need like to get lucky. You know what I mean? You gotta be up all night to get lucky. And I'm not, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of sick right now. But yeah, y'all, I went to Final Combat. I got top 8. Wish I could have taken it further. I think with the state of T1K after the patch and the new game plan I came up with and the level of players at the event, which were obviously the best in the world, I feel like I was pretty destined to get like anywhere from like ninth to like at best maybe like fourth. Because the lavender set was winnable. Obviously, that came down to the wire. And then after that, I would have played Gur, which was another winnable set. Probably would have been another 3-2 type set, just like the one with lavender. But as far as like getting above that, like beating like Connie and the twins, that wasn't gonna happen, man. Like they were reacting too good to T1K stuff. They're already better than me at the game, using the best characters in the game on top of being better than me and reacting to my stuff. So I was, what's the saying? Up a creek without a paddler? I don't even know, bro. I was fucking in the kitchen with no ingredients, bro. Against against Connie and the twins. So yeah, I wasn't gonna beat them at this point. But I'm happy with 7th, to be honest. Top 8 at the World Finals, the final World Finals. So swooped in and was one of the best, one of the 8 best MK1 players at the end. Um, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like even though like the Lavender sets, unfortunately I didn't win, and that's gonna haunt me for a little bit because it was so close. I could have easily not got top 8. I could have got ninth if Rewind beat Javier, which is really because I knew in my group that like Rewind and Nicolas were gonna be tough sets for me, and I was pretty competitive in those sets, even though I lost, right? Like it was 3-1, they weren't 3-0s, which ended up being the reason I made it out, right? Because with the way the round robin groups worked, is every game matters, not just the sets. So the fact that Rewind lost his sets 3-0 and I lost mine 3-1, that's actually what got me out of my group. That's what got me in top 8. Um, and those sets were competitive against Rewind. It was like 1-1 and tied rounds, I believe, and he hit me, and I did like something stupid in the striker at like a bad time, and he hit me with back 3 launcher, and he hit me and striker at the same time. So at that point, I'm losing extra damage because my cameos hit, and on top of that, I have 900 health and I can't break now. So that really turned the tides in that set. And then against Nicolas, I had that really bad choke when it was 1-0. And then I won the next game after that. I was actually the only person to beat Nicolas in his first, I think, like 8 sets. So didn't do too bad there, but I could have done better in both those sets. And then I cleaned up really well against Javier and Zeus. I'm really surprised that so Javier beat Rewind 3-0 and he beat Rewind at Evo. So he gate kept Rewind at Evo and Final Combat, which is crazy to me because for me, like, and I mean, I don't even have to like tell y'all guys. Y'all could watch my sets versus both of them. Rewind's a harder opponent for me than Javier, but I guess it's just like a matchup thing, right? Like Scorpion seems to do really well against Reiko. It's just a matchup thing. And obviously, like Reiko probably beats the voice crack action. Reiko probably beats T1000 at least post patch, and Scorpion does not. T1K has always done pretty well against Scorpion, so probably is a matchup thing. But yeah, because it came down to the wire with me and Rewind to make top 8. So some people might be confused. They might be like, well, Rewind beat you. Why would he be in top 8? So what it comes down to is how you do overall in like every match, right? So, um, you have your win loss in sets, which is what matters most. So like Nick he went 4-0. He only lost one match, which was that one match to me. And so he made it out first seed. And then second seed comes down to record and then match count and then round count, I think. I don't even know if it ever comes down to head to head, which is weird to me. I think after match count, like say me and Rewind title matches, say he won 2 matches versus Javier, or 2 versus Nicolas, or 1 versus Javier, 1 versus Nicolas, and we title matches. At that point, it should come down to head to head. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how they were running it after that. But yeah, so I believe I went 8-7 in matches. I think Rewind went I want to say he went 6-7, yeah. So we ended up 2-2 in set count, but game count I ended up making it out by the skin of my fucking teeth. And thank God for Javier, bro, because if Javier didn't pull through and win that set, I wouldn't have made it out. So yeah, y'all, top 8, 7th. I don't know why I just rambled about that. Bro, I'm sick right now, bro. My bad, y'all. I wish this was a better, more scripted, well-made video, but my goal after I got home was to pump out YouTube content. And so yeah, y'all. But yeah, I am kind of sick. I am kind of rambling. Haven't really got my caffeine in yet. Oh yeah, here's a topic I should touch on about Final Kombat. So Sonic complained that they restarted his match mid-set, and he said the event was ran poorly. Yeah, I agree, to be honest. Like, I really struggled at the event because, dude, it was like 90 plus degrees in there the whole time. The bathroom didn't have soap, stuff like that. And dude, I'm a big fella, you know what I mean? So when you got people like Rewind complaining about the heat, like a skinny person, you know, like an obese motherfucker like me is just fighting for their life. You know what I mean? Like people like Online Tony, Sonic, Rewind, they were saying it was hot in there. So if they think it's hot and they're like very like skinny in shape people, bro, imagine how I was feeling, bro. I was literally fucking cooking like a turkey, bro, on Thanksgiving. But yeah, and then they changed another thing Sonic mentioned is they changed the bracket like over and over, and it was weird because I was even preparing for Gur, and then they switched it to where like it was now Connie and Lavender in my path. I don't know, and I'm not using that as an excuse because obviously Connie and Lavender had to deal with, you know, me getting put in their path last second too. So it's not like I'm not saying that as an excuse. We both had to deal with the same thing. I just ended up losing. But yeah, it was weird, man. It was weird. And then the thing they did with Sonic and Connie, that's like an excuse. That's literally like that's the thing about tournaments, and this is gonna sound like kind of nerdy, but it's just true. Like the most sacred thing about tournaments is like whenever people like button check or don't button check, but whenever the two players shake hands, fucking fist bump, whatever they do, and they agree to start the match, that match has the unless there's like some kind of like the game gets paused right away by like an outside factor, like the controller, like your controller desyncs or something, and the match has started. But other than that, it's kind of sacred that the match starts. It's got to conclude in some way. You know what I mean? Like y'all are agreeing, like may the best man win. Like someone's gonna come out of this with the win or loss. So like someone else can't just like one of the players or someone else can't just stop the match. You know what I mean? Like I said, the only time I feel like that would ever, as far as like starting the match and restarting it with like no penalty to one of the players, is maybe like a controller disconnects before someone gets hit or something like that. You know what I mean? Otherwise, like a round's being taken, games being taken, or something, because it's like, I don't know, it's like sacred that you start a tournament match, there's going to be some kind of finality there. You know, someone's getting the win, someone's getting the loss. Y'all are both locking in. Because, like, I don't know, like, you're putting in, like, max effort, you know? So, you can't just fuck around with someone like that, you know? You get a couple first hits, then you tell them they got to restart. Like, that's crazy, bro. I don't know if I'm explaining it well. Again, I'm sick and stuff, but yeah, you can't be doing that, bro. That's fucked up that they did that to Sonic. But it is what it is. You know, we can't really do anything about it at this point. But I want to say congrats to regardless of that and about our problems with the events, I want to say congrats to the Chilean twins and Connie. And well, everyone, because making it to Final Combat is awesome. Especially people that made deep runs like Connie, the Chileans, Lavender, Gurr, even Sonic, even though I know Sonic wanted to make it farther. And my boy Face Out, obviously it was cool to stand on stage next to my boy Face Out at the end. So yeah, it was an awesome event. Congrats to everyone. I'm happy to walk away. Dude, so I think I got 5,000 for $7. It would have been 10,000, man, if I clutched out that last round against Lavender. So that's gonna haunt me for a little bit, but you know, it's okay. We move forward. I'm happy with top 8. Like I explained earlier, it could have easily been 9th. You know what I mean? If Rewind pulled out that set against Javier. So yeah, it was awesome seeing everyone. I had a decent time in Mexico. My my problem with Mexico is like everything is made for like 150-pound to like 170-pound people. Because obviously, like, they don't have obese people like me. And I believe like the average height is shorter in Mexico too, so they don't make stuff for tall people either. Really. So yeah, everything was like from like couches to beds to like seats in cars. Everything was made for like smaller people. And so yeah, I was getting cooked up, bro. Between that and the 90 plus degrees venue, like, bro, I was getting fried, bro. But besides that, it was a nice country. The first couple days I didn't get good food. The places I went to were like highly reviewed, but I guess they were just inflated by like family and friends because they were not good. But the last day I went to a really good taco place, or not the last day, Saturday night I went to a really good taco place, and then the last night I didn't want to risk a new place, so I just hit up that same spot, and that place was really good. Um, they had some cool snacks, like they have these one chips. They're just called chips. I'm sure if y'all have been to Mexico or live there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Those are fucking good. They're like, have you, for like Americans, have y'all ever had like Zaps? They're like really similar to those. Um, Mexican Coke was pretty good. That shit's overhyped though. The thing about Mexican Coke is like, here's the thing like Mexicans gotta understand is like, we have like 20 sodas that are better than that y'all don't have. You know what I mean? Sorry, I voice cracked, but yeah, we have 20 sodas that are better than that y'all don't have. Like, came home and there's this new cherry lemon Mountain Dew. Like, bro, like, no wonder we're so obese, man. We got, like, Barks Red Cream Soda and all this shit. So, yeah, like, Mexican Coke's good, but it wouldn't even be, like... It would maybe, like, break the, like, bottom of the top 15 here, you know what I mean? Like, it would just make it into the final combat of sodas. So, it's good, but overhyped a little bit. But yeah, that's it, y'all. So, as far as future plans for me, I want to get on the YouTube grind, Twitch. I'm not going to be streaming a ton of MK. I'm still going to be streaming it. Probably like, and I'm going to be playing other NRS games too. If y'all want to play those with me, I'm down to play viewers. But yeah, going to be streaming, going to be YouTubing, and I look forward to whatever's next, man. I'm going to keep losing weight. I know some of y'all probably saw me at the event and you're like, keep losing weight because I was so massive. But dude, in March, I was 600 pounds, like, couldn't even get out of bed, stuff like that. Like, when I beat Ninja Killer to qualify for this, I was literally immobile. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to get on a plane, nothing like that. So, progress has been made. Just gonna keep making progress. And, I look forward to whatever's next, man. Whether it's a new game next year or, like, maybe they'll do another season. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully there's something because I would like to travel to Combo Breaker Evo and stuff like that, you know, so... Sorry if I was all over the place in this video, y'all. Sorry if I took like some long breaths in between talking. I'm like sick and stuff like that. But much love, y'all. Let me know what y'all would like to see on this channel. if y'all would like to see more MK1, new characters. If y'all would like to see maybe some MKX, maybe some Injustice 2, something like that. But much love, y'all. Appreciate everyone for the support. It means a lot, for real.